Narrate the following story in a calm, suspenseful, and emotional tone. Speak slowly to build tension, with subtle pauses for dramatic effect at ellipses, symbol, or sentences like, and then, everything changed. Use a reflective, slightly haunting style. Start narration. On a cold winter night in 1945, a small town slept peacefully, unaware that tragedy was about to strike. In a quiet home, 5 children lay asleep, oblivious to the darkness creeping closer. A ticking clock marked the passing hours, each second bringing an unimaginable fate. Outside, snow fell softly, covering the streets in a silent, white blanket. An abandoned house stood alone under the pale moonlight, a shadow of mystery. Inside, the family photos lay scattered, telling stories of joy soon to be interrupted. A candle flickered, casting shadows that danced across the walls, ominous and foreboding. The wind whispered through the bare trees, a chilling prelude to the night's events. All was quiet, but the calm before the storm is always deceptive. And then, everything changed in an instant. It was December 1945. Christmas lights glimmered faintly in the town, masking the darkness that approached. Children played outside earlier that day, their laughter filling the cold winter air. Inside, the house was warm and cozy, filled with the smell of dinner and holiday cheer. The parents prepared for bed, unaware of the horror about to descend. Shoes and coats were neatly placed by the staircase, a routine about to be shattered. Upstairs, the children ran to bed, their excitement mingled with oblivion. The hallway was dark, a single wick bulb casting long shadows along the walls. And in the stillness, the house held its breath, before the fire erupted. No one could have predicted the flames that would consume everything. A peaceful night turned into a nightmare in mere seconds. Sparks ignited in the corner, small at first, but quickly spreading into a roaring inferno. Flames climbed the walls, smoke curling toward the ceiling, trapping the children inside. The mother screamed, her voice filled with terror, echoing into the cold night. The father rushed to her side, helpless against the raging fire. The ladder was missing, a small detail with tragic consequences. The phone wires had been cut, the cruel twist of fate. The old truck refused to start, leaving them stranded in horror. Children's silhouettes appeared in the window, shadows of innocence trapped by fire. The roof collapsed, sparks flew into the night sky, a fiery warning. Neighbors watched helplessly, snow falling softly around the blazing inferno. The house was fully engulfed, flames consuming everything within seconds. Morning revealed nothing but ashes and ruins, the silence deafening. Investigators searched desperately, but no remains could be found. The ground was empty, as if the children had vanished into thin air. Cold wind blew ashes across the snow-covered ruins, a ghostly reminder of loss. The mother collapsed to her knees, grief overwhelming her completely. The father stood frozen, staring silently at the charred remains. Bones partially buried in ash hinted at mystery, but offered no answers. A shadowy figure watched from the trees, unseen, unknown. And a dark truck slowly disappeared into the foggy night, leaving questions unanswered. Investigators scoured the ruins, desperate for clues, but found nothing conclusive. The parents' grief turned to frustration, the world offered no explanations. Whispers of suspicious figures, strange trucks, and half-buried bones emerged in rumors. A letter arrived mysteriously, containing a photograph, a hint, a warning, or a lie. The photograph depicted a young boy, familiar yet distant. Writing on the back of the photo was blurred, unintelligible, a riddle wrapped in mystery. That night the parents stared, shock etched on their faces, hope and fear entwined. The sender remained unknown, a shadow in the night, a phantom of deceit. Years passed, questions multiplied, but answers remained elusive. Time blurred the edges of memory, yet the mystery never faded. Investigators revisited the site, searching for any overlooked details. Each clue led to more questions than answers, deepening the darkness. Neighbors whispered about figures seen in the woods that night. Trucks spotted near the house, leaving no trace or explanation. The parents clung to hope, desperately piecing together fragments of truth. The envelope, the photograph, and the blood writing, clues without closure. The children's fate became a legend, a tale of shadows and whispers. Every winter, memories of return, haunting those left behind. Investigators filed reports, but the case remained open, cold and unsolved. The town remembered the night, a scar beneath its quiet snow-covered streets. Shadowy figures, hidden meetings, and secret whispers, theories abound. Government fire-stamped confidential hinted at larger secrets. Children wandering in distant, foggy streets, a story partially seen, mostly unknown. Barbed wire fences in the night, symbols of captivity and lost innocence. Time passed, clouds moved, seasons changed, but no closure came. The parents aged, hope fading with each passing year. Billboards in town displayed missing children, a reminder that questions remained. Candlelight vigils were held, shadows of grief stretching into the night. An abandoned house decades later, broken windows and silence, still told a story. And finally, the screen fades to black, leaving the mystery unresolved.